This video is going to be 3 more looks using the Club Nebula palette via Palette Bingo. Hello, hi, welcome. My name is Rebecca. Welcome back if you've been here before. If you haven't, I am an artist. I use this channel to express myself creatively through music. Hi, Rebecca from the control room here. While I do express myself through music, this is not where I do it. I'm a musician, but this is where I play with makeup. This is the last look that I did. I just happened to get all shimmers in the last bingo. So this is every shimmer except one that's in the palette. There are 2 more looks. So if you are interested in seeing just some fun combinations that you may not have thought of, I definitely didn't think of, keep watching. But before I forget, if you are interested in seeing unconventional, colorful looks, hit subscribe, hit notifications. I talk about small independent brands that are owned by people of color, and a lot of other things. I do unboxings, but anyway, let's get into these bingos. We are starting round 2 of Palette Bingo using the Club Nebula palette because I had so much fun the first time. If you haven't already seen the looks, there is a video posted earlier on my channel, so it says Club Nebula Bingo, that's the one. This is gonna be look 4. If you haven't already seen the palette, this is Club Nebula. This is the inside. It is the collaboration between Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. I did 3 looks for the first bingo, and just in the event that I wanted to keep going with this, I generated a lot more numbers. Let's see what we've got for today's look. Today's numbers are 13, 6, 9, 10, and 7. 13 is Samus, 6 is You're My Only Hope, 9 is Rockhopper, 10 is Cylon, and 7 is Naaru. Samus, You're My Only Hope, Rockhopper, Cylon, Naaru. This is gonna be a neutral look, I guess. Neutral, 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 neutral. You can tell how excited I am about that, but this is Palette Bingo and I'm gonna do it. What can I do that's different? All right, let's do it, let's go for it. I'm gonna put Cylon all over the lid, Rockhopper blended up into the crease, and Naaru blending up into the brow. That's the plan right now. Cylon. Cylon's a really pretty purple color. I'm not gonna say a whole lot in this video of Palette Bingo because I feel like I said a whole lot in the first video. So if you have any questions, I might have answered them in the first video, so take a look at that. Oh, it's weird seeing myself from afar. Oh, I should have noticed. Okay, so these rows kind of have their own stories. So we've got the green and blue color story, we've got the more neutral color story, and then this is the warm one. And when I was looking at the numbers, I didn't even notice. What are they now? 13, 6. Yeah, so 6, 7, 9, and 10. 6, 7, 9, 10. 6, 7, 9, 10. Those are in the neutral row. I didn't even notice, didn't pay attention. I should have just assumed that this was going to be a neutral look based on the numbers and how they correspond to the rows, but I didn't really think about it when I was writing the numbers down. I'm gonna try my very, very best to make this a not neutral look though. And I think starting with this really, really deep purple, it's a good start. Cylon is on the lids, very dark. I'm gonna use that same kind of bigger blender brush. It's almost like it's like halfway between a blending and a packing brush. So I'm gonna use Rockhopper and go right along that edge and blend that into the crease. Rockhopper is definitely a purple tone too. It's just more of an ashy gray kind of purple. Still pretty deep, very, very deep actually. Now with a small blending brush, I'm going to blend Rockhopper with Naaru up into the brow. Just kind of fade that shit up into oblivion. And I'm gonna get Cylon and just blend that and Rockhopper together a little more. Okay, got my purples on the lids. Naaru is kind of like a transitional shade, I think, at least for me. Okay, so Samus or Samu, that nice peachy color, I'm gonna put on the lower lash line. Now with a blender brush, that little blender brush, I'm going to blend Samu up into the temple and pull that purple Cylon Rockhopper with it. Instead of using glitter glue on my lids because that tends to diminish the color of the shadow that's already on there, I'm just going to get You're My Only Hope, which is this nice lavendery shimmer, and spray it and then put on the lids. I definitely want to concentrate that shimmer on the front half of the lid, pull it up through the crease, and just kind of blend out from the crease to the lash line, but have it more concentrated towards the inner corner. I have been loving the way these shimmers look on top of dark colors. I've watched several videos of people putting on like Cylon, Void, Queen of Blades, and one of these beautiful shimmers on top of them, and they look amazing. Just for a little bit more impact, I'm going to use my finger. All right, that's it for the shadows for this bingo. I'm going to finish up with liner, mascara, lips, and I'm going to use the Space Age Prophecy highlighter for this look, and I'll be right back. And I'm back with the final look. I really want to have more of that peach color. I wanted to bring that out, so I put on a nice peachy lip, and I used the Space Age Prophecy highlighter. It is very, very shiny. Don't mind this. It came like this. I'm just trying to deal with it. This is the Space Age Prophecy highlighter. Let's see if I can swatch that out. I went ahead and swatched out the colors that I used for today's bingo. So that is the highlighter. Oh my gosh, it's just so blinding. These are the colors that I used for today's bingo, and this is the highlighter. So Cylon, Rockhopper, Naaru, Samus, You're My Only Hope, and Space Age Prophecy for highlighter. So this is my look for today. Yay, bingo number 4 actually. Being number 1 for this video, but 4 total. Okay, let's move on to the next look. Hello, I look very bronzy today. We're doing the second look of this video, 5th look total of palette bingo using Club Nebula. What's next? Oh my gosh, okay. So 15, 5, 2, 4, and 3. We're here now. 15, 5, 2, 4, 3. Okay, so 15 is Red Giant. 15, 5 is Void, Dark, 2, 7 of 9, okay. 15, Red Giant, whatever, I can't remember. Void, 7 of 9. I had 2 more colors. Oh, 3 and 4? Wow, okay. So we're basically doing this, this is like yesterday. Okay, the first look, 1/4, was mostly the neutral row, and this one is mostly the blue-green row. Gravity and Queen of Blades. We don't have any shimmers today. No shimmers. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see a shimmerless Club Nebula look. Let me think. Let me think for just a minute. I don't fucking know. I wasn't expecting that at all. It didn't even cross my mind that I would have a shimmerless bingo or a matteless bingo. Let's just get weird. Yeah, let's just get weird. I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna start with Void. I'm gonna put Void in the inner corner. We're off to a fantastic start. Next, Queen of Blades. By the way, I don't know how far out I want the Void color to go, so I'm just gonna play around here, but this is gonna go in the middle of the lid. Great, now I'm gonna add more Void in the space that's kind of missing color, and of course deepen it up. Blending will come later. Okay, putting Queen of Blades on the lower lash line in the middle. I promise it'll come together. Just looks a little crack right now. Now I'm using Red Giant on the outer third of the lid. I already know I want to blow that red out. Right now, this look basically says it's been too long since I've seen another human being. So we got like a little bit of primary action going on. Then, of course, Red Giant on the lower lash line in that outer third. We're still doing placement, so patience. I'm gonna try to transition these colors with those other 2 colors. We'll see if it works. I don't know how they're gonna lay on top of each other, so we'll see. Gravity, I'm going to put that in between Void and Queen of Blades right here, and just a little bit underneath. And now 7 of 9 between Queen of Blades and Great Red Giant. 7 of 9 and Queen of Blades look too similar on my eyes, so I'm gonna add more Queen of Blades to deepen it up. I'm gonna do the same thing with Void. Deepen up the inner corner and pull that lime green into it to just blend it together. This is that perfect first night out in the town look. Oh God. Same thing with Red Giant, just deepening it up, blending these things together. I know Angie's really into colorful looks, but this might be a little too much for her. Okay, I really do want to blow that red out. So with the blender brush, a little one, I'm going to just start pulling this up into the temple towards the corner, the tail of the brow, like that. I mean, tell me this doesn't look like the perfect first date look. We are going somewhere special. Well, that's fun. Oh man, cooped up at home. This is what happens. I'm not done yet, don't worry, hold on. I'm gonna put that neon green gravity along the edge of void in the inner corner. I'm gonna clean this little blender brush off and start blending the edges of gravity. And I'm gonna start taking that up into the brow, to the head of it. I'm gonna do the same thing with 7 of 9. I'm going to pull that from Queen of Blades up to the brow. And once I don't have a whole lot of product left on it, I'm gonna start blending gravity into it and it into Red Giant. 7 of 9, going under those colors under the lash line. If you missed it in the intro, hello, my name is Rebecca, I'm an artist. So I tend to gravitate towards the weird. I don't think it's weird, it's just different. It's weird to other people. So just maybe like a little bit. I'm gonna just blend gravity. No, this is 7 of 9. I'm gonna blend 7 of 9 into the temple just under Red Giant. Just a touch. Yeah, just a little bit. And just for fun, I'm gonna do the same thing with gravity above Red Giant. But just a tiny bit so you can like barely tell, but just kind of tell. See, you can barely tell. It's there. You have to really look, which is kind of the point. Just a hint of that lime green, because I don't want like a super big bold like green, lime green, like in the inner corner. I just want, you know, like a nod to it on the temple. All right, y'all, I think I'm done with the shadows. That's what happens when you don't have any shimmers. You just get fucking weird. Alrighty, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with liner, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do liner, mascara, highlighter, lips, and then I'll be back. This look is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, so this is what I did for my 5th bingo. Okay, let me explain my choices. I really wanted that Red Giant, the red, to be the star. I knew I wanted to blow it out, which I did. Everyone else is like a supporting actor. So to really emphasize the red, I used a really nice mahogany eyeliner on my waterline and my tight line. And I could have gone with a neutral lip, but I just couldn't see anything but dark. I used black eyeliner for my lips and a really dark lipstick. And then I had this like really dark berry liquid lipstick that I put just in the middle because I wanted to be more of this hue. So that's that. I did use the Space Age Prophecy highlighter. But yeah, this is the final look for bingo number 5. On to bingo number 6. I thought about waiting till tomorrow to do look 6 because I like to do 1 look a day. It's just a lot for me to do 2 looks a day, but my partner's not getting here for like another hour, so I thought, why the fuck not? All right, so the last set of numbers we have are 14, 12, 8, 1, and 11, and I'm assuming they're all shimmers because the last look was all mattes. So let's see what these fucking numbers are. 14, yep, it's Nebula. 14, 12, yep, Nova. Okay, 8, yep. Astro. Oh my gosh, this is, oh man. And then 1 and 11. They're literally all shimmers. 1 is Firefly, 11 is Celestial. That is our bingo. Oh man, this has been fun. I have 2 more sets of bingo, so. I'm just, all right, well, might as well just go ahead and glitter glue all over my eyes now. Like eyelids, crease, everywhere. I'm just gonna put it everywhere. Corner of the eye. This is so goofy. Nothing but shimmers. Like, you know, with mattes, at least you can do something with them. The thing about the shimmers in this palette, they are absolutely amazing, but they're meant to be toppers. You're supposed to put them on top of any shadows. Any shadows, dark, light, whatever. So, you know what? If you were interested to see what these shimmers look like by themselves, this is a look for you. This will be a really quick look, you guys. So I'm gonna start on the lower lash line because why not? I'm gonna do Firefly, and I'm gonna go in the front half of the lower lash line. I mean, they're pretty. They're just, they're not meant to be used alone. This will be a very ethereal look. It's too bad I'm so fucking bronzy right now. I'm using this palette that I don't normally use because I'm trying to figure out what I want to declutter. And this is definitely one of the things I want to declutter. A very bronzy face. Okay, Firefly. And then we're gonna do Astro on the outer part of the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna pull that up to diffuse the shimmer. Okay. All right, so Celestial, I'm gonna put that on the front half of the lid, up onto the crease. I wonder if anyone else has gotten nothing but shimmers for their palette bingo for this palette and what they did with it. Okay, Nebula, I'm doing that on the outer half of the lid and crease, just everywhere. Blending that in with Astro. So this is just a showcase of the shimmers, really. The only one that's missing is You're My Only Hope, which I used for the fourth look of this bingo. Yeah, well, there we go. There are the shimmers. One more, there's one more. There's Nova, am I right? Yeah, so Nova I'm putting in the inner corner. Nova. Okay, those are our shimmers. That's the look. That's the look. I'm gonna figure out liner and I'm gonna do mascara and lips and highlighter and I'll be back. So I went with a neutral everything pretty much, except for the mascara. I use a blue mascara, but I did a neutral lip. I didn't use a neutral highlighter either. I don't know what I'm talking about, the neutral thing. Light, airy, ethereal. I went light. Let's say light. So this is it. I would not ever do this on my own. You know, I don't know. It's nice and light. Anyway, this is the look. I don't really know what I want to say about it. So this is look 6 of bingo. I think I might do 3 to 6 more if you can fucking believe it. I just want to see all of the combinations. I just want to see whatever looks I can create. I also would like to do a look 1 of each row of the 3 rows in the palette. Club Nebula. It's like a cult. I don't know. I'm addicted to it at this point. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you missed the first video, it is going to be the one right before this one. 3 looks there, 3 looks here. This is much, much, much shorter. But if you want to see 3 more looks than these, go watch that one. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye.